Hello, hello everyone. You are on Tony's Magical Arts and Crafts. Hello. I hope you are staying safe, staying warm, and hopefully you are making something magical today. Yes, yes. Alright, today is another prompt. I am still working on Polly's Fairy Core, hashtag Polly's Fairy Core, hosted by Polly's Pretties Coloring and Crafting. So, we've made it all the way down this first list, and we're going to the second page. So we're on day 13, is map. I had a lot of fun with this one, actually. I did not make a card, though. I just made a map. And I made two. Because I had so much fun making them. Alright, so the first map kind of looks like this. Okay, this is the map to a magical fairy island that only appears for 60 seconds out of the whole year. So if you're not in the exact spot where it appears, you'll never ever in your lifetime see it. But we happen to stumble upon a map. Look at this, guys. So we've got our directions here. Can you guys see all that? Okay, so let me walk you through our map here. So we've got some jagged, very sharp cliffs and mountains here for where the ancient ones are. Okay. And then all the way around we've got the sea, and then the sea kind of flows inland, so we've got a river here, Dead Man's River, and there's probably a giant anaconda lurking in this river, which flows into a lake, which is Mermaid Lake, right? Then we've got the dark forest. Then we've got a tiny fairy village here. And then if you travel from the lake to the village there, and then you travel this way from the lake, you can find the secret book of knowledge, right? And then right here, I made the line thicker, because indicating that there's extreme high cliffs on this side of the island and very dangerous waves that can you guys see that? Very dangerous waves that come crashing. We've got a cave here that creepy noises come from, right? And then if you travel from the river through this creepy forest, there's a giant spider. And X marks the spot, because we need to make it to this point to collect some magic, right? But it is the dark fairy realm over here. So we've got all this dark. Isn't that cool? So how I made this was I took just a regular sheet of printer paper. Okay, I first crinkled it up and then laid it out flat. Okay. I took one of my miniature ink pads here and I kind of just ran it over, just getting a little bit of color on those highlights. Then I went in with a spray and some water. I watered it down first and then sprayed it. And then it got this nice brown effect, right? This nice brown. Then I tore around the edges because I didn't want to use fire to get this burnt look. So I tore around the edges and then used some black ink to set up this edges like it's been torn, and there we go. And this map was folded. Maybe I found this map folded up in an ancient book, right? So there we go. There's our map. What am I going to do with this? I don't know. I might have to make another fairy journal. I don't know. To put it in. But then, I was enjoying it so much, I thought, well, next month I will be making a vampire junk journal. And so maybe we need a map to... So this one is rolled up, and it's got this tie on it here, and I can just untie it. This will probably go in my vampire journal somehow. And then we unravel it here the right way. This one turned out a little darker in color, I thought. But just look at this, like, the color and the texture. I love it. Okay. To get the desired effect for the paper itself, I did the exact same techniques I did with the fairy map. Okay. This is not an island though. This is a whole map, so you can see that trails on the map go off the page, because this is just a little section of a much bigger map. Okay. But we start off. We have our directions here. We've got blood on the map. Look at that. Over here is the Shadow Village. Okay. You pretty much end up, doesn't matter if you come from this direction or this direction, you end up in this Shadow Village. Why is it a Shadow Village? Because this village, if you happen to stumble upon it, it's pretty much the gateway to the rest of the land, and you don't even know it. And you see a lot of shadows moving around. It's weird. But then we travel this way, and you go this way into these much jagged, very high up in the mountains, dangerous path here, says Jagged Mountain. And this goes to the Vampire Castle. And all the way around the Vampire Castle we've got the Dark Forest, Dark Forest, Dark Forest. And in the Dark Forest we have giant spiders, giant bats, giant wolves, right? And then in the back of the castle, deep in the forest, there's a cave. Maybe the cave connects underground to the castle. And then we got a river over here. And there's maybe some secret treasure that you were told about that you're trying to get to right here. But that spot lands you in the Dark Forest pretty much, and very close to the Vampire Castle. So why? Why would you go? So there we go. And I love the feel and the noise. Can you hear this noise? The feel of it is just, I love it. And then I can just roll that back up. And we're going to keep this out of people's hands so they don't end up getting hurt or making a stupid mistake and going. There we go. So if I put it in my vampire journal that I'll be making next month, I might have to flatten it down some. But I don't know if I want to do that yet. I just want to admire it right now. So there are my maps. I know I only had to make one, but I don't know what I want to do with this. Should I do a giveaway? I don't know. I'll think about it. I think I should make a fairy journal sometime this year too. Alrighty. So, for tomorrow's prompt, that's right, today is also Creepy 13. Hashtag Creepy 13. So, I think the creepy maps kind of help with that today. Because tomorrow is the 14th and it's Valentine's Day. So we're going to go back to making some cute stuff. Fairy notes. So I don't see. Maybe we'll make some love notes or something. But if you are curious what I'm going to do, you might want to hit that notification bell yet. And because of my recently name change to my channel, make sure that you are fully subscribed and your notification bell is linked. I don't know if that messed with anyone's, but just in case, check. Make sure that you're still subscribed to me. Make sure that your notification bell is still on, all that, you know. And if it wasn't, let me know. Maybe I'll check some other stuff and make sure that doesn't happen again. I don't know. Alright, thank you so much for tuning in and watching, and I hope you are having a magical day.